All right, hello my friends, welcome back to the channel. Today we are going to be continuing on with hashtag Mixed Media March 25, the challenge hosted by Ceri Griffiths here on YouTube. That is Ceri the Crafter, and if you are unfamiliar with him or this channel, I will have a link to that down below. So these are the first 5 pieces that I created for Mixed Media March, and it is a daily challenge. However, I am splitting it up with 2 other lovely ladies here on YouTube. That is Margie from Margie's Crafty Corner and Dawn from For Grace Creations. I will also have them linked down below, and they are adding their videos to the playlist on my channel as well. So we are going to continue on, and as you can see, I've got 2 smaller pieces, 2 medium pieces, 1 larger piece. So I think we're going to go with another larger piece today. And these are the backgrounds that I still have available. We want to go with one of the larger ones. And I actually feel like I know, let me move these out of the way actually, what I want to do for today. And it's going to be really, really simple because I already basically did the work for it. I did not record it, unfortunately, because I didn't know that I was going to want to use it for this, but I have these grids that I made using the Maker's Color Combo challenge on Facebook. So if you're not familiar with that, that's PM Artist Studio. I can link their channel down below as well. But they have a Facebook group, and every month they come out with a color palette that you can use to create something. So just to kind of maybe work outside colors you usually use and stuff like that. And this is what I created for, let me see if I can, if I put it sideways, I can get the whole thing in frame. But this is the one that I created for March, and I just ended up loving it. So I thought I could use some of those today. I'm just not sure which color I like better. Okay, I think because I want it to stand out a little bit more, I'm going to do this one just because that's more of a neutral background, but it does look really fun with that as well. And I'm still going to do a little bit of a focal point, but I think I'm just going to use 3 of these to kind of layer up on the background. The first thing I want to do is I want to pull a little bit of that color in to the background. So I'm actually going to grab this same stencil here and the same pink that I used and do a little bit of stencil work first. So unfortunately, I did not keep the packaging for this, but I know it is from the Tim Holtz collection. And it's just this kind of honeycomb looking thing. I don't want to add too much of this, but I do want to add a little bit. And I'll just use the same paint that I used before, which is this Wild Rose Pink Deco Art. So I will just get a little bit of that out. And I noticed when I did this piece here, I thought that the pink was going to be too dark, so I added a little bit of white to it. But then it ended up being a little too bright. The other pink, the pink that they have on the challenge is a little different from that. So I'm actually just going to use this one exactly as it is. And just sponge some of this on. This does not want to lay flat, so it's probably not going to do a great job. I'm probably going to get under the stencil a little bit, but that's okay. Again, I don't want to add too much of this, just enough to tie in the background a little bit. That actually didn't end up too bad. Nice. So I'll do the same thing here on the bottom. Okay, and then I'm going to kind of mimic, again, what I did here. So just using these acrylic markers, I kind of traced around some of them, added some black dots and these lines. This was, I stamped down the numbers, I did a little bit of watercolor work, a little bit of mark making, and then the stenciling on top of it to get this look. So make sure that's got a little bit of a shake in it. and that it's going to actually write, which it is. Fabulous. And I'm not going to do it for all of them, just a couple. Again, I'm just trying to help pull the background into these pieces. Let's maybe do one whole one here. Okay, so I think that's probably good for the background right now. I need to cut this up. And I definitely know I'm not going to be able to use all 6 of these. I'm probably going to end up doing 3 of them. And I'm just going to... This isn't completely straight, this paper, so I have to be a little careful with it. And make sure I'm just lining it up okay. I think that's good. And shall we just do 3 of them? I think so. I don't even know if I'll fit all 3 on or not, but that's what I'm going to go for. And then I'll have these 3 to use for something else, which is fun, right? Okay, so let's play with this. I want the turquoise to show, because that's the one that we don't really have that much of. So I was thinking something like that, and then we could do a centerpiece one here. Which I do like that layout, but I want these ones to get pushed to the back a little bit farther. And I think, what color did I use for the background in this? I was thinking about doing splatters with the color I used here in the background. The thing is, I do not remember exactly what color that was because I did that print quite a while ago. So I'm going to actually take all 3 of these and set this one to the side. And I'm going to do some black splatters. Why black? Well, I want to push it into the background, and that currently is what's making the most sense to me. So it's what I'm going to do. Is it going to ruin everything? It's possible. You never know unless you try. Okay, let's just look at it carefully and see how far I want to go in with these, because this is what I'm going to want for the center. I may want to pull them down just a little bit. Down and in like so. So maybe a little more like that. And then have our main one in the center here. Sure. Let me go ahead and glue these down. Okay, how'd I do? Hopefully I did pretty good. I'm going to grab my black acrylic pen here. Same one I used to do those dots. And I'm just going to quickly outline this. Okay, let's take a look. So that will go here. Okay. I do quite like that. I need to decide what I want to do for my centerpiece here. And I've got a couple of different options. I'm thinking to do one of these little butterflies, maybe the medium butterfly. Is it going to stand out enough though, is my question. And I don't think it will. I think I need something darker. So I could, I still have one of these leaves. Ah, that's so fun. What if I actually did the leaves on the bottom and top? Well, they face the same direction and I don't like that. So no. No, 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 no. What else do I have? I have this leaf. No, 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 no. I want to outline, I think I'm going to outline this one, double outline. So I'll outline it in the black and then go on the inside with white just to make it pop a little bit more. But for the front here, I think I'm going to actually just stamp it because I don't think any of those are going to be dark enough. Okay, so I was initially thinking to maybe do something in here. I changed my mind. I don't want to do that. I'm going to just stamp on this one. And I'm going to use this little butterfly. You guys probably can't see that very well right now. Actually, I don't even know if that's a butterfly exactly. It's some kind of bug. And then do the garden. And I may actually want to do this with emboss. Do I want to use embossing? I could emboss. Okay, so I've got a couple options here, but I'm going to go with the opaque bright white. And just keep my fingers crossed that it shows up the way I'm hoping it will. It should. Here's my embossing dabber. Couldn't find that for a second. Ah, it worked. How cute. I think I need to be able to see it a little bit better though. So I'm going to take a little bit of that extra black paint that I had and really, really water it down. I do not want this to be dark at all, but just kind of go in around the butterfly here. Or whatever the heck it is, because I don't know. Got to be careful about this because there is watercolor underneath. Maybe a little darker than that. Okay, and then I will just use my paper towel to pick up the excess. Yeah, okay, perfect. So yep. Okay. And glue this down. Okay. I like this. I want to, again, bring this forward a little bit. I'm thinking, oh, debate. I think I'm going to come in with my white poster and just come around the edges. This one's a little hard to see, but maybe I should. Hold on, gotta shake and activate this one. Okay, and then I'm going to go around it again with my black one. Okay, and then the last thing to do, I'm happy with this. I don't feel like anything else needs to be done with it. The last thing to do is to sign and date it. I am just wondering, I've gone and made a mess of my fingers as usual, if I want to do that in black or white. I think I'm going to go with white. And I think I'll do, actually I don't want to use this one. I'm going to use my thicker one again and do a little bit of faux stitching. So we get a third white element in here. I do enjoy framing my pieces at the end. Just makes it feel a little more complete. All right, and that is going to be it for today. That is the end of day 17, Mixed Media March. I will be back with you guys on Friday, but be sure to check out Dawn and Margie's channels to see what they are doing over the next couple of days. Thank you guys so much for joining me. I hope you enjoyed it, and I will see you guys on Friday with the next one. Bye.